Okay, we're grilling with the BooMan again, and look at those bad boys. These are a couple ribeye steaks. I got those on sale for 13 bucks. They're about 1 inch thick. And what I've done is I've put olive oil on all sides, including the fat side. And on the fat side, I sprinkle some Greek seasoning because that's not going to burn off. And then on the face sides, I've put sea salt and crushed black pepper. Now I do that just before I'm ready to cook. And also I let these sit out at room temperature. So we're not cooking right out of the fridge. It's okay to let your steaks get room temperature. They're not going to rot or anything, and plus you're going to cook them, so that's going to take care of any bacteria. So I'm about to throw these on the grill. I've got the grill heated up to let's see, 500. I don't really need it that high. In fact, I'm turning down the burners. And I like to cook about between 450 and 500. So we're going to throw these bad boys on. Okay, so what typically goes on is I throw the steaks on with my hands, bare hands. And you want to put them on an angle so those grill marks will be on a diagonal when you take them off. You close that back up. I like to get that heat locked in. And so I'll throw them on with my hands, wash my hands off, and now from here on out I'll be using tongs. That's just a word to the wise. It's just a quick tip. If you use your tongs when you can throw them on there with their raw, but you might end up with raw meat. If you get in the habit of it, if you're using chicken, you might have raw chicken on your tongs. So basically I throw my meat on with my bare hands, and then after it's cooking, I just trust that it's the heat's killed all the bacteria, and I've never got sick since. So we'll take a look at these when we flip them over. Okay, it's about time to turn these bad boys. So it's a little windy out. Let me weight down this foil with my soap. And alright, we're gonna open that grill up. Oh yeah, it smells awesome. And what I do is I keep it on the same diagonal. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect grill marks on the diagonal. Perfect grill marks on the diagonal. We're going to cook these for 3 more minutes. They were cooked on 4 minutes to get that sear perfect. And now we're going to cook for an additional 3 minutes. Okay, it's getting about time to take these off. As you can see, the grill's gotten back up to about 450. That's where I like it. We did, again, 4 minutes on the sear side and 3 minutes on the cook side when we flipped it. Now it's time to take them off. And those bad boys are looking fantastic. Now, I'm going to take them off, wrap them in foil, and let them rest. Always take the smaller one off first. Look at that. I'm going to wrap that foil. These guys are basically done. You want to let them rest for 10 minutes. I'm sure you heard that all over the place. One final note, if you are an SJW, you are on your honor to not use this recipe. This recipe is for real men only. And if you want to, you stick to your tofu or whatever have you. If you denounce that kind of faggotry, you're welcome to use the steak recipe when you come back to being a real man, when you realize that is the only way to go. But otherwise, like I said, if you're an SJW, please do not use this. This is only for, I don't want to repeat myself. You get the idea. Anyways, that's how you cook a steak perfectly. And when you do it, it has to be a 1-inch steak. That's going to be a little bit better than rare. You're going to have to adjust your times if you get a thicker steak, like 1.25 inches or what have you. Anyways, that's how you cook a perfect steak with a BooMan. Thanks for checking in, and I'll see you next time.